Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Rae. A beautiful day ahead, and we'll get to your forecast in just a few minutes. But first, here's a look at what's coming up on CBS 17 News this morning. NASA wants to send you to Mars, or at least pretend to. The space agency is going to select 4 people to live in a fake Martian habitat at the Johnson Space Center in Texas. Raleigh went back to its mask requirement last week, and tonight the town of Cary put its own mask mandate back into effect. Running out of fries, Chick-fil-A sauce, even cups, the Chick-fil-A in the Village District had to send employees to Rocky Mount and Garner just to keep the doors open. Tonight, a father is demanding change after his kindergartner was put on the wrong school bus. Today, the town of Garner opened up its new $8 million recreation center. The facility features 3 high school-sized gyms, an indoor walking track, and multi-purpose art and fitness rooms. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Rae. Healthcare workers are calling on state lawmakers to stop hospitals and healthcare companies from requiring workers to get the COVID vaccine. Those workers and their supporters are protesting outside the state legislative building. That's where we find CBS 17's Joseph Holloway, who talked with nurses attending the rally.
This is my passion. This is my life. See how it works.
Today, a meeting which could determine COVID protocol at campus at UNC Chapel Hill for the fall. Right now, students and staff are asked to wear a mask while inside any university building, but not outside. As of August 1st, students who are unvaccinated or don't provide their vaccination status will be required to participate in re-entry testing and regular asymptomatic evaluations. That has to happen within 24 hours of arriving on campus. Wake County students, teachers, and staff must continue to wear masks in schools regardless if they're vaccinated or not. The school board voted unanimously. Several board members cited the importance of in-person learning as the reason they support the masks. As you can imagine, parents who showed up to the meeting were split.
I'm relieved. I mean, thank heavens they decided to listen to the science and listen to the recommendations of the CDC.
Always wearing a mask.
A couple of board members talked about the importance of an exit strategy, saying everyone can't wear a mask forever. The board also decided they'll reevaluate the situation throughout the year. The Chapel Hill Carborough City School Board also voted to make masks mandatory. Durham Public Schools, Cumberland, Lee, and Nash counties also voted to require masks. Johnston and Harnett County have said masks will be optional. CBS 17 is keeping you up to date with the full list of all places requiring students and staff to wear face coverings. All you have to do is grab your phone and open up your camera and scan the QR code on your screen. We'll continue to update the list as school boards make decisions. We're waiting for the state to release new COVID numbers. Meanwhile, cases in North Carolina keep climbing. There were more than 2,100 new COVID-19 cases reported in North Carolina just yesterday. The percent positive is at its highest level since February at 10.8%. And another 9 people died from the coronavirus in the state. When it comes to vaccines, nearly 23,000 doses were given out yesterday. At the current pace in North Carolina, we might not get to 70% vaccinated until Halloween. We'll bring you updated COVID numbers as soon as they're released. The final state vaccine lottery drawing happened about 2 hours ago. One adult will win $1 million and one student between the ages of 12 and 17 will win a $125,000 scholarship.
We're really pleased with how our drawings have been going. Just don't wait to vaccinate.
They expect to announce the winners of the vaccine lottery from the last drawing this afternoon. Governor Cooper has a COVID update planned for this afternoon. He'll hold a briefing at 1:30 in Raleigh with the coronavirus task force. You can watch it live on CBS17.com. Shutterfly, the digital company where people get things like personalized cards and other products, is closing its deal to buy a Durham business. Spoonflower is a global company where people can buy things like custom fabric, wallpaper, and other personalized items. Spoonflower will keep its name. The deal is worth $225 million. The NC State football team hit the field for the first time today as excitement is building in Raleigh. The Pack could have its best season in years. NC State is coming off an 8-4 campaign just 1 year after a disastrous 4-8 season. The Wolfpack won a school record 7 ACC games a year ago and returned 17 starters, 8 on offense, 9 on defense. There's plenty of star power on both sides of the ball as the Wolfpack looks to break the 10-win barrier for the first time in nearly 2 decades. The Pack opens the season at home on Thursday, September 2nd against South Florida. New at noon, police arrested a second suspect in connection with the murder of a 25-year-old man on Capitol Boulevard in Raleigh last month. Jalen Moy Gordon is charged with accessory after the fact to murder in the fatal shooting of Nathaniel Forbes. He's under house arrest with a $350,000 bond and is expected in court today. The shooting happened on Capitol Boulevard on July 5th. Raleigh police previously stated a 17-year-old may have been involved, but they haven't released any further details about the teen. After nearly 2 months, the family of a missing woman says her body was found in Sampson County. Kara Wiggins was last seen June 9th. 5 days later, her husband, Carl, was arrested after deputies say he stole an SUV and led them on a chase. Her family says detectives said they found a body on Monday, and the medical examiner confirmed it was Kara on Tuesday.
It was hard getting that news. It was real hard alone.
I feel for the family. The sheriff's office is not commenting on this development or details the family is sharing with us. Durham police need your help finding the person who stabbed and killed a man in his home last month. They say 35-year-old Dumar Andre Mascara, better known to people in the community as Andres, was found stabbed multiple times at his home on Charles Street July 1st. Surveillance video shows a man entering Mascara's home just after 11 p.m. on June 30th and leaving the home about an hour and a half later in the early morning hours of July 1st. Police think the same suspect stole Mascara's pickup, which was later found abandoned on I-540 near the US 64 exit in Knightdale. Police say the reason for the killing is still unknown.
Andres was a well-known member of the Durham community.
Police say it's unknown if the two men knew each other. If you have any information about this case, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. A man and his dog are expected to be okay after they were rescued from an early morning house fire. Crews responded to the fire at the duplex along Colfax Street off of NC 55 in Durham. It happened around 2:30 this morning. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. The Red Cross will help the people who live there. And this video is crazy. Extreme measures for an out-of-control passenger on a plane. What he is accused of doing to staff that led him to being duct taped to his seat. And it's a quiet hurricane season right now, but scientists expect things to pick up. The latest predictions from NOAA and tracking the spread of COVID and fight against it. A report from Washington with a few of the harsh words from the Biden administration. Next on CBS 17 News This Morning.